Marley Silva and welcome back to my YouTube channel. What better way to start a video ketchup chips, and a beer, bitch. Ooh, and there's no foam. Cheers, guys. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. So, I literally just got back from downtown. I had to do so much shit to get ready for something secret that I'll talk about later. But I had to do so much paperwork this morning. Then I had to go get paperwork. And then I had to go downtown and get more paperwork. It's just a busy day. It's so rainy and so gloomy, but I love it. And it's so funny because, okay, in this video, I'm going to be titling this video, How to Manifest Anything. And it's actually funny because when I went downtown, I went in the parking lot, I did the scan and pay. It said the lot was full. It was definitely not full. I went to the parking meter. It was broken. I tapped my card. It took the tap, did not charge me, didn't work. And then I went to park on the street and the parking meter said out of order. 3 strikes, you're out, bitch. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go in and start the meeting. So I waited in line and I was sitting and I was talking to the guy and he's like, yeah, like, did you take a picture of the out of order? And I was like, no. And I was like, can I run and do that? He's like, yeah. So I ran out. And I literally see the parking guy walk by. And I was like, are you the parking guy? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, I just want to let you know, all 3 things are out of order. This one wasn't working. And he literally said to me, he's like, don't worry at all. I was like, okay, I drive the black car. And he was like, literally, don't worry at all. Like, you're good. I don't know if I manifested that, but my positive thoughts towards the situation and doing the right thing may have manifested that. So yeah, this video is titled How to Manifest Anything. So the first point is your thoughts are the food for your brain. So what you think on a day-to-day basis. You guys, I need to stop drinking bubbly drinks when I do this. One of you actually commented being like, nice burp. And I was like, I'm not editing out my love. I'm not editing it out. But it is literally so true. So when you think of manifestation, when you think of positive affirmations, which actually I want to make a video on positive affirmations as well, because I think I have a lot of good points for that. But anyway, that's not today's video. When you have positive affirmations, positive thoughts, your thoughts become your reality. As sad as it sounds, or as like melodramatic as it sounds, it's so true. What you think, you become. And you know, if you wake up every morning and you don't have a schedule and you don't have a time frame and you don't wake up and have a plan of what you want to do, you don't have to have a list of things to do, but in the back of your mind, like a goal of what you want to accomplish, what you want to get done, what you want to, you know, have tasks to do. If your brain isn't structured, you have to practice it. For me, years of working shift work, and I've been in customer service for 14 years, so I know what it's like to finish a whole bowl and a whole meal in 15 minutes. I know what it's like to have to set a timer 5 minutes less than your break just for travel time. Like, I get it. So even this morning on my day off, I hucked down two sausage muffins when I was on the way to get Starbucks, you guys. Could I eat calmly and could I do that in a calm way? Probably, but my brain isn't structured that way, because when you're constantly on a timer, you start to have that timer in your head innatively, or that's not a word, instinctively, without even trying. So it's very true. There's also some levels of trauma and survival mode and fight or flight in there, and that's totally because when you work shift work, you're scheduled to be a robot, and that's just the lay of the land when it comes to that. But back to your thoughts are your reality, it's so true. So when you feed your brain negativity and you feed your brain negative food, your external environment and your internal environment becomes negative because you're feeding your brain negative energy and really just negative energy. So, and negative thoughts. When you think good things and positive things, that energy radiates. That energy literally radiates because you're thinking, I'm beautiful, I'm worth it, I love my body, I look great today. Wow, I'm so proud of myself for doing this. Oh, I tried to pay at these 3 parking meters and it didn't work, but I know that I did the right thing. When you think that way, things work out for you. I walk out and run immediately into the parking guy. You know what I mean? Like things just work out for you. There's a saying, there was like a TikTok or a saying where it was like, I just wake up and things work out for me, and they always do. And when you think that way, everything works out for you. And it sounds kind of like woo-woo, like, oh yeah, for sure, she's so full of shit. But you have to practice it. It's a muscle you flex. And the more that you practice it and the more that you flex it, I'm so annoying, the more that like it becomes second nature and it becomes instinctual. And you're able to just flow and bring that energy out constantly. And when you're constantly flowing energetically on a high level with your intentions and with the food that you're filling your brain to get beautiful outcomes, because everything you're filling your brain is positive, that will materialize in your reality. And you know, it's not easy. Like, I'm not saying I feed my brain good thoughts every single day. Of course there's days where I struggle, you know, but you have to pull yourself out of it and you have to focus on yourself and train your brain to think in a manner of what you deserve. And for me, when again, I'm not going to get too much into this situation, but I had a phone call with a girl and they were saying this. And when I got off the call, I was like, oh, I can't do it. Like, I can't. And then I thought to myself, I was like, Marley, you have the ability to do it. You can do anything you put your mind to. Anything that you do is going to be beautiful. I took a few days to sit with the information. I came up with a plan, took another day, refined the plan, and then I put it in action. And you know, your timing is your own timing. Don't let anyone rush you or make you feel bad for not doing things on their timeline, because they're a different person and they have different societal norms and family norms and a different situational realness than you have. So work on your own timeline and work for yourself. And for me, when I sat down and I was like, I can do it, once I finished it yesterday, I was like, wow, this is freaking amazing. You know, I was so proud of myself. And I came to the place of like, if other people don't see the value in the project that I created, you know, they don't deserve me, because at the end of the day, I know my abilities, I know my strengths, I know my talents, and I also know my weaknesses. And that creates a really strong and kind of like someone that can't be fucked with. You know what I mean? So that one's super important. Let's see. We already kind of touched on that one, what you think you create. Ooh, I actually did put affirmations in that list. That's so funny. Oh, I phrased it as like when you practice endless thinking. So, and I actually saw another TikTok on this where it was like, if you think you only deserve this much, you're going to get that. But if you think of something greater than you could ever imagine, your wildest dreams, you're setting the bar so high that you never know how many great opportunities or how great it could be, because your bar is so high that you can only shoot for up. Whereas if you think, oh, I only deserve this, you know, then you're limiting yourself before you even manifest or before you even get it. So, you know, making your dreams and making your thoughts so big that the world is your oyster, you know, there is no bounty. And I think that I struggled with that too, because I would always have a number in mind, or, I would kind of succumb to my environment and come to peace with my existential reality in the moment that it was. But when you strive for bigger, strive for better, don't put a limit or a hold on what you want, you can achieve anything, and you can get anything that you want if your goals are that big. Let's see. I need to put a check next to this so I remember that I did it. Take action every day to get closer to your goal. Ooh, okay, so this is the last point in the video. So when you take action every single day, actionable effort to get closer towards what you want, you know, that is like it's like those people that have, you know, retail properties, or what's it called? Investment properties or businesses, or like 7 different streams of income. They're doing that every day, and they're seeing it from every angle all the time, continually. It's a fire that feeds itself. And that is so true in your own life too. You may not own property, you may not own a business, you may not have 7 streams of income. But if you work every single day to put efforts, or small efforts, or just little things towards your goals and towards your needs, you'll look back in a year's time, in 6 months' time, and see progression. And a big part of manifestation in life and growing and experiences is patience and God's timing, because you're not going to get everything overnight. Some people do, and they're extremely lucky, but for the majority of us, and the reality is that we don't get things overnight. You know, you have to put an effort every single day and chuck along and chip away at it, so that when you do look back, you see how much progress you made. It's like anything in life. There's a saying where it says, it's like, or like when you think of a coffee brewing, right? When you do a slow pour, when you slowly pour the coffee, that tastes better than just brewing a whatever pot, right? It's like the slowness and the time of it makes it better, as opposed to just flipping a switch and having it and not appreciating it, right? So, you know, how to manifest anything to me is definitely like a learning curve, and something I've had to work on for years, because manifesting is so difficult when you manifest from a place of limited beliefs, or you manifest from a place of lack. And when you think of things in a grandiose way, and you practice self-talk, and you take actionable efforts every single day, you will notice that you're getting closer to what you want, and that when that does happen for you, you're in a place where you've worked to get to that level to appreciate it. And I think that that's the most beautiful and important thing. And I'm having so many realizations just even talking about it out loud, but it's so true. And you can literally manifest anything you want, but you have to start with little efforts to get your mind in a place where you can attract what you want. I love you guys so much. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye guys.